All right, Black Goose TV family, I'm gonna be 110% with y'all. Okay, look, I really don't care about this particular video, but I guess I'm somewhat capping because I'm caring enough where I'm doing this reaction and I'm gonna post it, you know what I'm saying, to the YouTube so the family can go ahead and watch the reaction with me. I guess the only reason why I'm actually going to be, watching this joint right here, it's very short, it's only like a minute, some bullshit. We know there's nothing necessary that's gonna come from it. Really, it's just clickbait and all that type of shit. But just bear with me, Black Goose family. Um, I am still an MMA head. I still do love watching MMA. I am somewhat of a fan of what Jake Paul has been doing in boxing. I know a lot of y'all boxing heads gonna be like, "What? How can you be a fan? No, he's blah 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 blah." But if you look at it unbiased, he's done some pretty good things when it comes to boxing. And as far as women's boxing, I'm not going to say anything about men's and all that type of stuff. But for women's boxing, he's done some good things and all that type of shit, fighter pay, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I was scrolling through my feed, man. I was just scrolling through my YouTube feed. I'm chilling. It's Friday night. It's late over where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's snowing over here up in Memphis. I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? I guess the biggest thing that caught my eye is that Conor McGregor has new training footage. That's really what this is about. I don't really care what Jake Paul has to say about it, but Conor McGregor has new training footage since his injury. I don't think he's had new training footage for I don't know how long. Only just like lifting weights and all that type of stuff. But he has a little bit where he's, it shows him showing off his boxing skills a little bit. I haven't watched it yet. You guys can see the video is halfway through. I only did that, for the thumbnail so we can have something there. The beginning of the video is actually very, I won't say very, but it's pretty dark. So it's really hard to make out what's going on. But the very least, I want to go ahead and watch this with y'all. I didn't want to sit in my crib with the snow falling and it's dark. So it's 12 midnight over here watching it by myself. I said, let me watch this with the family. Let me see what they have to say about it. If they have anything to say about it, even if it means that y'all just clowning me and being like, yeah, like, hey, yo, Fluence, you watching some bullshit. Why are you even posting this on the video? You know we don't fuck with none of this shit. Even if that's the case, it's all good. Makes me feel like I'm wanted. No, I'm playing with y'all. But let's go ahead and watch this joint right here. Let's see if it's interesting at all. Let's see how McGregor's looking after putting a whole metal steel in his leg, as he said himself. Let's get into it. Let's see how he's looking. Okay. All right. Still has the very open, wide stance for his karate style. What I do want to say real quick, just off that little bit that I'm seeing. You can tell he's getting in shape, right? You can see if this particular shot right there, you see that gut. So you can tell he's getting back in shape. He looks slow for the most part. He looks he looks like he's winding up some of his punches, but the base looks good in the sense of a lot of the worries for Conor McGregor in the last couple of years was that his base and his form was very boxing-esque. Where here, and he's addressed this in interviews, we see Conor McGregor going back to the very open and comfortable and elusive fighting style that complements his karate, right? Rather than being here, he's now open with the range, hand a little bit low so he can shoot that out or shoot it over the top and also be able to wind up for kicks. So that's a good sign for Conor McGregor's fan. It seems like he's going back to his old ways and to his old stance. Let's keep watching this here. See how it looks. Nice, yeah. Looks bigger than usual, huh? Looks about 180, would you say? Right here. Not as fast as we're used to seeing him, but he still looks good. He looks good, man. He looks good. Okay, so that was the short training clip. I'm going to watch that one more time if you guys don't mind. You guys can, if you guys do mind, go ahead and say it in the comments and talk your shit. But I'm going to watch it one more time. I think he looks good. I think he looks good. And I think if he continues down this path and he focuses on kind of, going back to his old stylistic approach when it came to using his range, his distance, keeping his opponents at the end of his punches, at the end of his kicks, that'll be very beneficial for him in the future, as well as, doing, bulking up the way he's bulking up. And then being able to cut down to 155, he's going to have that power again. So I like what I see from Conor, man. No bias right here. This is me being completely unbiased. I like it. I think he looks good. He looks good. He looks good, especially coming off that injury. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think? Let's see what Jake Paul has to say himself. Okay. So he said, "This is embarrassing. Your chin's wide open with no head movement for the problem child right hand of God." Well, yeah, for boxing, it's embarrassing. Sure. Also, I hate when people always want to point out head movement when you're either hitting mitts or, you're drilling, certain power punches. Obviously, this isn't a drill for defense. Look at Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol, he has a whole bunch of training footage. He never moves his head. Head movement doesn't really matter, right? It all depends on what you're training for, what's the reasoning behind it. But I'm just saying that I know Jake Paul knows better, but your chin's wide open with no head movement for the problem child, right hand of God. Ooh. What do you guys think about that? You guys think that's fair criticism? You think he has anything behind that? Let's see. I would KO Conor in boxing or MMA, right hand of God. Let's see what he has to say real quick. Let's see.
I feel bad for stupid people because they're so stupid they don't even realize they're stupid, and that's a lot of the people on this app. It's like the people who think that Masvidal is a good fighter. It's like the people who think that Conor McGregor is still a good fighter. These guys haven't won fights in I don't know how the fuck long. They're over the hill, old, washed up bozos, and I'm going to knock them both the fuck out.
Well, I don't really have nothing to say to what he said right there because it was obviously trolling. I'm not going to get into that bullshit, but ultimately, what do you guys think about Conor McGregor's new training footage? Do you guys think he looks good? You think he looks slow? He has a lot of work to do. Are you guys excited to see him come back? How do you feel about Jake Paul calling him out? I don't really care about that. All that shit is bullshit. I guess I'm more focused on McGregor got some new training footage, and hopefully we get to see him this year. I don't care what anybody says about McGregor. He's must-see TV, goddammit. So I'm excited. He looks good to me. I'm happy to see him back going to the karate style. Keeping, fighters at the end of his punches. What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' opinion on it. Drop it in the comment section. Show some love. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. All that good stuff. I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's late. I told y'all I was done for the night, but then I saw this on my feed and I was going to watch it. Then I was like, I ain't finna watch this myself. I'm going to do this for the YouTube because I'm like, this is some bullshit. But not entirely. Conor McGregor, you look good. The rest of the shit, the Jake Paul shit, bullshit. Anyways, salute to the people. Please, once again, like, subscribe, show some love. I'm up out of here. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your Friday night. Positivity, blessings. There's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of negativity going on in the world. There's a lot of hardships. Please stay positive. Please stay blessed up. And please, 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 please love those who need love because it's easy to hate, but it's hard to love. I'm out.